up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you try to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my white cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grasping
Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Gonna throw right away. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go, sack. Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the gun, here is Penix. He'll look London's way again. This complete again. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
On second down, here's Penix. He'll go right and find his running back, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Atlanta.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To throw again, it's Penix. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Penix. That one, taken in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
Chase McLaughlin
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, 60 Bobcats, 60, 70 Lions. Ready, right?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
On the ready.
13 yards. And the Panther 1st down.
Ready. 18 card, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Cut 19.
It's 2nd and 8.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Ja'Tavion Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. The worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Kenarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the outside, pitch made by London. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
60 by 6.
And here's Bijan. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Penix. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Nike 18. Let's go.
They'll run with Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Penix. Look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. Third and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Bronco 80. Check out.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Quick throw here is complete.
Complete to number 81. A gain of 4 yards. It's 4th and goal.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal.
A 24-yard attempt.
His kick is perfect. And the Falcons will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, 70 Timberwolves, 19 tight, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Dragon 60. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. He'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's 1st and 10.
Red. Viking 18. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. There's a short one caught by Sanders.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, they really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Second and 5.
Practice 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. It's a Carolina first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Right back to him on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go. Set. Panther 8. Heavy Lions. Go.
The ball comes out. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On first down, it's Penix. Now he'll air one out. That's caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big play there for the Falcons. It's a gain of 49.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout at Atlanta. That's their first. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
The 22-yard line.
Second and 10.
Cougar 19. 70
We're going to go play action with Penix. That is going to be called in. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown Atlanta. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Falcons will get out in front 17-7.
17. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Xavier Legette. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
Maverick. 70 Ranger. boys, 60 Bison.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Into space at the 45. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play for the Panthers. A pickup of 44 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
On the set. 19 Lions. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
70 Lions. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points. Mike, he got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. Satin. 60 Eagles. 60. Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Get it. 19 Charger. 19 Dragon 60. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. side by Leggett. He's taken down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
48-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air one more time. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. This taken at the 5. Whoa! He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was taken down.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
They'll go again with Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. Set up. Like 18, Pioneer.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Going for it all. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. Pickup of 46 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Come 19, come 19. No good, no good.
From the gun, here is Penix. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score again. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown Atlanta. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Falcons will extend this third-quarter lead.
Chase McLaughlin set.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Leggett on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Come 19, here we go, set. Left thing, right, trap 50, trap 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
McMillan, the man in motion. He'll drop to throw. And he gets back to Hardman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
That was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
They'll look to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Hot 70, hot
8
70.
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. He's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
18, 5 in. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
That one complete to Leggett. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
1st and 10 at the
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he gets It's out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Tenerella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Here we go, here we go.
Line up for the
Hawk
two-point
70, Hawk
conversion.
70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go, here we go. 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
On play action, Penix. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Come on, set. 70 Timber, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
To throw is Penix. We'll get this to Pitts once more. Down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Leggett on the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse. A quick slap taken by Lamb. He'll be taken down, but
but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Gannett. Cougar 19. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Trap 60 vices, 60 by 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Open man downfield is Riga. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
First down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
Dixie Maverick. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
19, 18, 19 right, Warrior 70.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, it's Penix. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Not much happening there. Just a short game. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll throw. It's Penix. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. He's taken down just shy of the 10. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stay.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 17-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he's in. Touchdown Atlanta. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Leggett on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10 now from the 36.
Cut 19, cut 19. You're not. 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good for Panthers. First down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
First down.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Tight. 19. Let's go. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready. 18, Pioneer. Let's go now. 19, 18. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now, faking the give. To the goal line and in. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2.
Panthers will line up for the
Cook,
2-point
trap 60,
conversion.
trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, go.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This will be returned from the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard mark.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot, but that's just a big-time play.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. We'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Another run here for Robinson. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
And he's going to go backwards again. The The defense coming up big, forcing fourth down. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
A wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cut that stuff in the trunk, next time I won't get sold. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet.